Introducing the 100% electric Nissan Leaf. Innovation for the planet. Innovation for all.
Well, wouldn't you look at that? Switching to electric vehicles will make polar bears love you. They're amazing for the environment. So what I'm saying is that electric vehicles are better than combustion vehicles. You don't have to take my word for it though, but California declared that by 2035, it'd only produce electric vehicles. That may not affect us here in Michigan at the moment, but it definitely could influence our state to adopt the same policy in the future. That is why you should at least hear me out on switching. Now, today I'll be persuading you that by switching to an electric vehicle, you are saving the planet rather than keeping just an old combustion car. Now, I've done multiple writings on this in the past, and I've always been on the other side every time because I always figured they were better. But since the last time I've researched electric vehicles, they've actually gotten much better than they have been in the past. So, to reiterate, I'll be proving that electric cars are better than combustion cars by giving some benefits like how it affects emissions or how it saves you money in your pocket. Alright, so how are combustion engines hurting the planet? Well, combustion cars make greenhouse gases such as carbon dioxide. And according to Melanie Forster over at the Washington State Department of Ecology, gasoline creates harmful byproducts like nitrogen dioxide, carbon monoxide, hydrocarbons, benzene, and formaldehyde. So burning fuels actually makes a lot more than just the old carbon dioxide. Those greenhouse gases then aid in what is called global warming, and that is the heating of the Earth. An article written by the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration back in 2021 said that the compounding effects of climate change are leading to many changes in ecosystems. So, the greenhouse gases produced from combustion cars causes many environmental problems for our planet. Many of those issues involve our agriculture as well. So if we do not have sufficient temperatures, then our foods cannot grow. Like, you know those curly fries, the really curly, really like them? Well, give us some time and we won't be able to enjoy the luxury of curly fries. Now, the last thing I'm going to mention is that combustion cars also affect your health. The Earth's heating causes many respiratory issues. A new article by Johns Hopkins Medicine stated how climate change, particularly global warming, is contributing to an increase in the rates and to greater severity of nasal and sinus diseases. Like those seasonal allergies that you and me get, like really bad, yeah. Just know that the cars that we drive, add into the severity of those allergies very much. Now, some people might say, oh yeah, the batteries that go into the manufacturing, like yada yada, they're screwing our planet more than any gas car ever would. But that's just untrue. Over the course of an electrical vehicle's life, you'll actually be saving the environment, as the amount of clean energy that comes from an electrical vehicle's life is much higher than any combustion car ever could in its life. Like, an article wrote by Andrew Mosman over at MIT Climate said how, even though electric cars' batteries make them more carbon intensive, they still make up more for that carbon by driving much cleaner under nearly any conditions. So basically, while electric cars' batteries are bad in the start, they make up for that in the life that they have going forward. So, close your eyes for just a second. Alright, imagine a world full of green, nice, deep blues everywhere. Then imagine the entire world on fire. Everything is burning. The air is so dense you can just feel it enter your lungs. It doesn't look too good or feel good. Alright. Open your eyes and mind the drawing, but this is relatively what you could have imagined. So you might ask then, what can we do to help stop climate change? And the answer would be electric cars. Combustion cars, they have their uses, but with every coming advancement of electric cars, gas becomes less and less needed. Like, gas cars may be able to tow more than an electric car can right now, but that could always change with future advancements of electric. And the best thing you can do to help slow climate change is to switch to an electric car. Now, some people may say that brand new ones are absolutely the best, but that's also an untrue statement. The true best thing is to get a used electric car. And if that isn't an option, sticking with your car, assuming as long as it gets good gas mileage, is better. And then when you decide to change cars, consider getting an electric car, new or better yet, used. Alright, so hopefully by giving you some useful information and a critical image that I have now persuaded you to consider electric cars. Now, I prove to you that a used car with good mileage is your best option for your pocket, as well as the environment, compared to a new one. So we may not be able to get rid of global warming with how it is today, but by switching to a used electric vehicle or a beater with good gas mileage until it is mechanically not able to drive would help slow climate change a lot. Like we used to say all the time in school, reduce, reuse, and recycle. And between you and me, those polar bears, saving them by using innovation for the planet and innovation for all, really awesome. So just consider buying an electric vehicle next time you're in the market for getting a new car, because before long, you'll already have to switch anyway. And if you're wanting to look into an electric vehicle, and I'll put a reference page at the end, you can look over and use, as they are some of the good sources that I use today. Thank you.